In this example, a sample of students were asked how many texts they sent that day. Construct a box plot using a TI-84 or 83 calculator, and the data is given below. So the first thing we want to do is we want to press Stat and then select Edit, and then clear any entries that we need to do in the list. So if we select Stat and then press Enter for where it is Edit, we have the values already in there. So I put the values from 49 all the way to 31 in there. Now what we want to do is we want to be able to figure out the 5-number summary. So by doing that, now that our numbers are in, we're going to press Stat as it states here, and then go to Calculate. And then from that menu, we're going to select the first one, which is 1 variable stats. And then we're going to select L1. So second, and then the number 1 here to get L1. And then we're going to hit Enter. So this gives us the mean of the data, the standard deviation, and so on. But if we scroll down a little further, we're going to see what the minimum and what the maximum looks like. So for the 1 variable stats, here we have our screen, which tells us that the minimum value is 2, quartile 1 is 23, the median is 29.5, quartile 3 is 32, and the max is 49. And then we would use this information to find the interquartile range. Now, the next step we want to do is then graph the box plot. So let's go back up here, and what we want to do is we want to go to where it says stat plot, which is right above the y equals sign. So in order for us to get to that function, we're going to hit second and then the y equals button. And so in the very first one, it says plot. So it says off, but we need to turn this on. So we're going to hit enter so we can get inside here. And then over here, off is highlighted. We want to make sure on is being highlighted. So we're going to hit enter, and you can see now that it's on. Then we're going to scroll down to the type of graph that we want. So these are different types of graphs, scatter plots and histograms. We're going to keep hitting to the right until we get to the box plot, which is right here. And then we hit enter. So now that is highlighted. Then we want to make sure that the list that we're getting it from is L1, which is what we have. And then we have the frequency of 1. So now we want to look and see what this graph looks like by graphing it. So the next step is that we're going to select zoom. And then from zoom, we're going to go all the way down to number 9. It says zoom stat. We're going to press enter. And there is our box plot on our calculator. So again, that's how we can create our box plot on our calculator and also identifying the 5-number summary.